The other example of ethics of genetic engineering animals is with the concern of animal welfare. Ethical issues, including concerns for animal welfare, can arise at all stages in the generation and lifespan of an individual genetically engineered animal. The CCAC works to an accepted ethic of animal use in science, which includes the principles of 3 Rs. So, what are the 3 Rs? The first R is the reduction of animal numbers. The second R is the refinement of practices and husbandry to minimize pain and distress. Whereas for the third R, it's the replacement of animals with non-animal alternatives wherever possible. The aim of these 3 Rs is to reduce the pain and distress experienced by the animals. Progress is being made to refine the genetic engineering techniques that are applied to mammals, mice in particular, so that less invasive methods are feasible. For example, typical genetic engineering procedures require surgery on the recipient female so that the genetically engineered embryos can be implanted and can grow to full term. However, a technique called the NSET, known as the non-surgical embryo transfer, acts in a similar way to artificial insemination and removes the need for invasive surgery. The second example of the ethics is the large number of animals required. The number of research projects creating or using genetically engineered animals worldwide has increased in the past decades, where it shows an increase in procedures that cause moderate and severe pain and distress to animals. Many of the embryos that undergo genetic engineering procedures do not survive, and of those that do survive, only a small proportion carry the genetic alteration of interest. Large numbers of animals are produced to obtain genetically engineered animals that are of scientific value, and this contradicts efforts to minimize animal use. Although the technology is continually being refined, current genetic engineering techniques remain relatively inefficient, with many surplus animals being exposed to harmful procedures. One key refinement effort is the preservation of the genetically engineered animals' lines through freezing the sperm or embryos. The third example of the ethics is the unanticipated welfare concern. Many of the early transgenic livestock studies produced animals with a range of unexpected side effects. A significant limitation of current cloning technology is the prospect that cloned offspring may suffer from some degree of
In considering the use of modern biotechnologies, specifically genetically modified organisms, the Malaysian government recognizes the significant potential benefits as well as the uncertainties. Though great benefits of this technology could help meet the future need, yet this technology is often accompanied by a public debate over its potential risks. Science is very important for the government. This is evident in the approval of the releasing of genetically modified male mosquitoes into the wild in Pentong, Pahang, and Alor Gajah, Melaka by the board. The board admitted that in reviewing the application, bioethical issues has never been a priority, as genetically modified mosquitoes does not concern on religious sensitivity. The government passed the Biosafety Act in 2007 to gain the maximum benefit from modern biotechnology and at the same time minimizing risk to the environment and health based on precautionary approach. Overall, animal genetic engineering could have a bright future in Malaysia, but only under the right regulations.
Created using Powtoon.